modern tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got a chance here to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Celtics, Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Horford is out there with Zeller, and it's Crowder in at the 3 slot.
Celtics foul.
Well, last year, Tyler Zeller both started and came off the bench, showed he could be an effective player even when playing heavy minutes.
Yeah, and if you look at the games that he played as a starter, he increased his usage, and it didn't bother his production at all.
It was a trade that seemingly had been talked about for several years. Finally last season, Boston shipping out Rajon Rondo to the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, halfway through the season.
Yeah, and it seemed to me to be a trade that actually helped both teams. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Thomas goes in, and Mirotic sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Celtics ball.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. In the corner, Bradley with it. It's stolen by Wade. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does. Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Butler kicks to Rondo. He feeds it to Mirotic. Butler goes in, shoots over Crowder. The kick outside to Butler. Wade dishes to Lopez. And finally they hit one.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Butler, and stolen by Thomas. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Bulls ball.
Chicago with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Good on the shot. Wade's got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here is Horford, and it's blocked by Mirotic. Right side, Butler fires high post, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Butler's got his first points of the game.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Wade can't hit.
Guys, the Bulls defense was as stout as ever last season. A big part of that is they have guys that challenge you inside and at the rim. Even off the bench, all of their bigs are mobile and protect the basket.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Lopez. The rebound by the Celtics.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Thomas goes in, shoots the 3, and it's good.
Isaiah Thomas.
Thomas got 5.
For 3.
Talking about the Bulls and their rim protection, they had the lowest opponent field goal percentage on shots right at the rim.
Yeah, and it helps when you can pair 7-footers down low. It's not just the bigs, though. Even the perimeter players will track back and challenge at the rim. Really a total team effort.
So it's Boston now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's Wade. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. The three-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 10. Bradley drives in. Horford kicks to Zeller. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Crowder with the steal. Bradley passes to Thomas. Bradley, no one around him. They get it again. Horford kicks to Bradley. Cans it from downtown. Bradley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Oh, it always is, and it has been so far. And they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
One thing to say about Rajon Rondo's career, he's come up big in the biggest of games, had 6 steals in the closeout game that gave Boston its 17th championship. Remember that back in 2008 for Coach Doc Rivers?
I really do. And after that Boston win in the series against the Lakers, Phil Jackson called Rondo the star of Game 6. Everyone had always talked about the big 3 in Boston. That year, it was the big 4.
Chicago shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And, you know, guys, on the topic of Rondo, you look at his playoff career now. I mean, in 2009, he averaged nearly a triple-double in the postseason. I mean, this guy has great instincts, but he has to have the ball to orchestrate the way he's most effective.
Pass to Wade, and some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And good on the basket. Hook it. 8 points for Rajon Rondo.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And going back to what we were saying, what you hope with Rondo is that he can get back to his full level of confidence. He tore the ACL in 13. He was traded in 14 and lost his way a little bit. But he's still young enough to have several really good years in front of him.
Assist from
36 seconds left in the first. Wade against Bradley. Wade drives in. Butler from outside. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And stolen by Butler.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
For Chicago, they have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line. He hits the second from the line. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Thomas goes in. Zeller dishes to Crowder. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. 3 seconds left. No good at the rim.